Welcome to the Connection Revolution podcast. I'm so thankful that you're taking the time to be with us for this episode. We have a fantastic guest with us today. His name is Pastor Juoty Jalarue from Liberia. He's right here in the Kansas City metro area now. Pastor Jay, so great to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Eric, and I really appreciate the privilege given me to share my story with as many people that are listening to this podcast. Thank God for Mark, who brought me in connection with you guys. I have known him for a little bit now, and I am thankful for his ministry and his outreach to a lot of immigrant communities in our area.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Yes, it's great to have Mark Davis with us, program director with the Sending Project. Mark, great to have you join us for this podcast.
Pleasure to be here and to hear more of Pastor Jay's story.
Pastor Jay, I invite you to just introduce yourself and tell us about your journey all the way from Liberia and now in Kansas City.
Thank you again so much, Eric. I'm going to give us a short version of how I am here today. And it's a long story, but there is a shorter version to it. I think it's going to help considering the time that we have.
Okay.
But again, my name is, I'm commonly called Pastor Jay within our community, especially the African immigrant community. I hail from Liberia. I came to the U.S. in 2001 on the refugee status due to the 14-year civil war that happened in my country of origin, Liberia. Took the lives of 250,000 persons or even more.
Wow.
I am blessed to be alive. I lost my grandmother, my mother, and several other, close relatives in that war.
Wow.
But I'm blessed again to say that I'm alive to be here. I came to know the Lord in Liberia in 1991, and then traveled to Nigeria initially as a refugee, and to Ghana. My faith actually in the Lord grew while I was in Nigeria. And then when I got to Ghana, I was privileged to get a refugee status or resettlement status to the U.S. In Maryland, where I stayed for some time, I served along with another pastor, and were able to plant a church, and which I served as an associate pastor for a while until moving to Richmond, Virginia, and then pastored there for a little bit, another church for 4 years, and then moved to Kansas City, started House of God Community Church in 2014, while I was still a seminary student.
Mark Davis, I have to ask you, what's this been like for you, journeying with this guy for a while now, and what have you been experiencing on the way with this Pastor Jay, Juoty Jalarue and House of God Community Church?
It's been a blessing. Was at a big celebration at his church several years ago that had pastors and leaders from different churches. So I knew that he was kingdom-minded with inviting others to his church to celebrate. I know Pastor Jay is concerned as a leader to glorify God. It's not about him. It's he's always thinking about how to glorify God and to make this a kingdom-minded ministry that he has. So it's been just a real blessing for to be involved with Pastor Jay's life, and just a little bit. I'm just going to getting to know him as well. I want to know more of his story, but I have much respect for Pastor Jay and his ministry.
Well, Pastor Jay, we had a great time not too long ago at your church, at House of God Community Church, on August 3rd. It was an amazing time. It was a celebration of the nation's spotlight event. Would you just take a moment and just talk about that?
When Mark called me up and said, "Hey, Jay, is it possible for you guys to host your church to host one of our Celebration of Nations services. And it just dawned on me and said, well, I think it would be a good time for us to bring other churches together as well. And then use the time to just celebrate all nations and also celebrate our church's anniversary, 11th anniversary. So
Okay.
I will say Mark did a great job by putting that in, reaching out to me. And that's how the whole thing was born.
It's just been an amazing conversation, and I'm so looking forward to the journey ahead with you and House of God Community Church. And it seems like the Lord is up to something with how He's bringing His people together in unity for His purposes in the midst of all the diversity. And it's a mission that God is clearly on, and He's blessing us with a level of progress in KC metro area with this. That's just it's I think is unprecedented. So we don't take it for granted, and we're so thankful for you and all that you and your church is doing. To those of you watching and listening to this podcast, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. And we look forward to when you're back with us next time as the Connection Revolution continues.